In an era dominated by stark political divisions and overwhelming disinformation, the voices of those willing to challenge the status quo have never been more crucial. Among these voices is the poignant story of a father, once a staunch supporter of Donald Trump, who found the courage to reassess his beliefs and publicly share his transformation. This narrative not only sheds light on the personal conflicts faced by many Americans, but also serves as a testament to the growing disillusionment with the former president's policies and rhetoric. In the landscape of modern politics, where social media amplifies every sentiment and opinion, it's become increasingly difficult to discern fact from fiction. Nevertheless, many are taking a stand, fighting back against the overwhelming tide of misinformation. The TikTok platform has become a haven for these voices, where individuals passionately express their concerns and hopes for the future. As we delve into this article, we'll explore the heart-wrenching confessions of a MAGA dad who has turned away from Donald Trump, alongside the inspiring messages of individuals rallying for change. As we navigate through personal stories and reflections, let's remember the importance of listening to one another, understanding the complexities of our political climate, and finding common ground amidst the chaos. The awakening of a MAGA dad. It all started with a heated argument between a father and son, a moment that would mark a significant turning point in their relationship. The son, concerned about the implications of his father's unwavering support for Donald Trump, confronted him with evidence of the president's controversial actions and statements. Despite a long history of voting for Trump, the father's response was unexpected and profound. "If I did vote for Donald Trump, and you are right, you'd never forgive me for the future I created for your daughter." This poignant moment not only highlights the father's internal conflict, but also underscores the deep-seated concerns many parents have about the political climate and its impact on future generations. It's a narrative echoed by countless individuals who grapple with the moral implications of their political choices. The father's realization that his vote could shape the future for his child became a catalyst for change. This pivotal decision was not just about politics. It was about family, love, and the responsibility parents feel to create a better world for their children. As the son recounted this moment on social media, he expressed a sense of admiration for his father's newfound perspective. "In that moment, my dad turned into the dad that I always wanted as a kid." The personal growth of the father reflects a larger societal shift among former Trump supporters, who are beginning to question the very foundations of their political affiliations. The power of personal connections. The story of this MAGA dad resonates with many, emphasizing the power of personal connections in driving political change. It's not enough to rely on media figures or political pundits. Real conversations with loved ones can spark profound realizations. When people hear alarming truths from those they trust, it can lead to transformative moments that reshape their beliefs. This father's journey is one of many, as individuals across the country reflect on their political choices and their implications. Social media platforms, especially TikTok, have emerged as vital spaces for sharing these personal narratives. Users are boldly recounting their experiences, engaging in discussions about political identities, and fostering connections with others who share similar sentiments. One poignant TikTok video captured a young woman discussing her experience meeting Vice President Kamala Harris. In the video, she expressed admiration for Harris's empowering message to young leaders, noting how it contrasted with the often superficial compliments offered in the political sphere. This sentiment mirrors the father's revelation. People are seeking authenticity and integrity in their leaders, qualities that many feel are lacking in Trump. Kamala Harris, a source of inspiration. Vice President Kamala Harris has emerged as a figure of inspiration for many, particularly among younger voters. In a recent appearance on the popular podcast Call Her Daddy, Harris boldly stated, "Not all women aspire to be humble." This statement resonated deeply with individuals who have felt constrained by societal expectations of femininity and humility. One TikTok user reflected on this moment, noting how Harris's words empowered her to embrace her ambitions and desires. Growing up in a religious environment, she had been taught to prioritize selflessness over personal goals. However, hearing a prominent woman express the importance of ambition was a liberating experience for her. Harris's willingness to challenge traditional narratives is a refreshing change in political discourse, encouraging many to pursue their dreams unapologetically. Harris's candidness has not only inspired individuals, but also fostered a sense of community among women who share similar aspirations. The ongoing dialogue surrounding women's rights and representation continues to energize and mobilize a generation determined to effect change. The fight against misinformation. Amidst the growing tide of optimism and empowerment, a dark undercurrent of misinformation continues to plague the political landscape. Figures like Elon Musk and Donald Trump have been at the forefront of disinformation campaigns that distort reality and manipulate public perception. TikTok users are taking a stand against this phenomenon, sharing their experiences and frustrations. One viral video featured a Tesla owner expressing his disappointment with Musk's actions, stating, "Elon Musk, you're playing with fire, bro." This sentiment is shared by many who feel betrayed by public figures they once admired. As social media amplifies dissent, individuals are reclaiming their narratives and pushing back against the lies that permeate the political discourse. In Florida, where hurricanes have become an annual reality, residents have witnessed firsthand the politicization of disaster relief under Trump's presidency. Many have voiced their frustrations, with one woman declaring, "I've lived in Florida since 1978, and I've never seen FEMA politicized like this." This perspective underscores the growing discontent with Trump's handling of crises, highlighting how personal experiences can inform broader political perspectives. The emotional toll of political affiliations. The emotional toll of political affiliations can be profound, as illustrated by the story of a woman who confronted her neighbor, a Trump supporter, about her beliefs. Upon receiving an invitation to a gathering, she decided to speak her truth, stating, "Trump is a racist, a rapist, an insurrectionist who wants to take away women's bodily autonomy." The confrontation left her feeling conflicted. She recognized the goodness in her neighbor, but could not reconcile that with support for Trump. This moment encapsulates the emotional strain many face as they navigate personal relationships intertwined with political beliefs. In sharing her experience, this woman exemplifies the growing willingness to challenge those close to us, emphasizing that confronting difficult truths is vital in fostering understanding and compassion. The path to healing our divided nation begins with open dialogue and a willingness to listen, even when it's uncomfortable. Grassroots movements, a beacon of hope. While the political landscape may seem bleak, there is a flicker of hope emerging from grassroots movements across the country. Volunteers and canvassers are stepping up to ensure that their voices are heard in the upcoming election. One optimistic canvasser from Waukesha County, Wisconsin, expressed enthusiasm about the support for candidates like Kamala Harris. "Never before have I sensed the kind of blue support that I saw today," she said, referencing the importance of unity in a politically diverse area. The passion and determination displayed by individuals like her showcase the resilience of the American spirit, reinforcing the idea that change is possible through collective action. This movement is not limited to one demographic. It encompasses individuals from all walks of life, united by a common goal: preserving democracy and advocating for policies that prioritize the welfare of all citizens. As these grassroots efforts gain momentum, they serve as a reminder that hope is not lost and that each voice matters. As we navigate the tumultuous waters of modern politics, The stories of individuals, like the MAGA dad who chose not to vote for Trump, resonate deeply. They reflect a broader movement of awakening and reevaluation, where personal connections and authentic conversations hold the power to challenge long-held beliefs. In a time marked by misinformation and division, the voices rising from platforms like TikTok offer a glimmer of hope. They remind us of the importance of community, dialogue, and the responsibility each of us bears in shaping the future. As the countdown to the election continues, we must remain vigilant and passionate about our beliefs, advocating for change and encouraging others to do the same. Every voice counts, whether it belongs to a father reassessing his political choices or a young woman inspired by the words of a leader. As we move forward, let us embrace the spirit of resilience and unity, ensuring that our democracy remains strong and inclusive for generations to come. Together, we can rise above the noise, reclaim our narratives, and work towards a brighter future.